Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to episode number 20 of Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. Let me catch up on some chat, see who's here. I need to make it. Didn't have it set up right. Isaacs, metal detector. You should ask Shane over at KleshKrums. I just saw a video where he's got like half a dozen of them, so he probably knows more than me, that's for sure. Robert, how's it going? Teresa, Bryce, Aiden, Enschnays, Backyard Prospecting, and I know you ask, yes, same address. Where I mail stuff from is where I receive mail. I don't take mail from my Hamptons apartment, or my mansion in the Hamptons doesn't get mail, so just this one in Indiana. Scullin, Casey, how's it going? Mark Miller, Jonathan Friend, Bob Fitch, Philip Smith, Ted Chapp, Ralph Patrick, Jackie Scott. Hey, Jackie Scott. Sherwood, how's it going? Hey, Raymond, Wherewill, Mark Mitchell, LX. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Trudy, Jason G. All right, let me post, make sure you go leave a comment. I probably have to approve them again since YouTube's being cray-cray. But make sure you leave a comment so you can win the gold in tonight's show. Trying to get rid of my phone here. So, tonight we're going to be going through a bag of Clash guitars. This is Expert Pay Dirt bag, which is supposed to be really tough to go through. And I don't know why I decided to do it on a live show, but why not, you know. I'll definitely probably have to use a magnet just to speed it up a little bit in the end, but should be fun. I didn't want to review it. I've reviewed Clash before, and he's just really doing it to promote his channel, and just, I already knew the ROI, so no reason to review it. Hey, Neil, Shane, B. Greeny, how's it going? Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, go over there, the other video, and make sure you leave a comment. Hey, Curtis from Newfoundland. Hey, CJ Hayes. Ryan Stevens. I'm doing good, a little tired. I'm always tired on Thursday. For whatever reason, I always wake up super early on Thursday, have a ton of stuff to do, mope around all day, and then we do the live show, and I'm always whooped by the time the show starts. Hey, Josh Ortiz. Hey, Mad Hatter Prospecting. Scott LeMay. Make sure I post the link up. Make sure you go follow that link. And leave a comment. And I've changed the rules yet again because last live show that we did with the gold panning, it turned into a fiasco. So now, leave a comment there, and you have to comment before the end of the show, or you just forfeit the gold. I'm not going to re-give it away. Maybe I'll give it away for Christmas or something like that, but picking multiple names in one show just didn't sit well with me, especially since I knew the winner was there. He just probably couldn't get to his computer. So now when I pick a name, you'll have till the end of the show to post a comment in the live chat, and you'll win. So it's guaranteed half a gram of gold tonight, so someone will win a half gram of gold if I can pan it all out. So if I can't pan it out, then you don't get it. So no, I'm just kidding. I'll go back later and get it out. Hey, Jose. Good to see you back, too. Peter. Yeah. COVID's got a lot of people in lockdown. Seaweave. No 2-minute time limit. They just, once I pull a name, you have until the end of the show to post a comment that you're here and you know you won. So this way I know at least you have to be watching a few minutes of the show. You have to watch it in the beginning to post it, and you have to watch it in the end. What? Weather kind of hot. All the cicadas are out. I don't know if you can hear them. You'll probably be able to hear them during the show. since I don't have a door right here yet, so they're really loud. Hey, Dave Watson. Yeah, it's bad news in California right now. Sorry to hear that, Mad Hatter. Stuart, I'm trying to get along, you know. Just, you know, one day at a time, like the old TV show. So, Ted Chap, it's hot in Louisiana. I'll bet. That's where I'm from. It was always hot in Louisiana, so. Jackie Scott. Y'all know I talk too much. I can't end the show when I want to end the show. It takes me 10 minutes just to end the show and tell y'all I'm ending the show. Well, it's supposed to have exactly, these bags are supposed to have exactly 0.5 in them, unless there's something natural, but I don't think there are. Or I don't think he didn't make it sound like there was going to be anything natural in it. So I think these are supposed to be exactly 0.5 to test your panning skills. Gary and Doris. Yeah, that Washington Beach black sand is a nightmare. I actually got a bag of that to do for a live show. But that one might take a while. I might have to do an early show. I might have to start it at 6 or something to do that. So, but I did get one of those bags to do. That stuff is a nightmare. That's probably the hardest pay dirt I've ever panned to date. So let me go check comments, make sure, see if they're even getting approved. No, they're not getting approved. So if you post a comment, just wait a little bit and I'll approve them. So they won't show up for a little bit. I guess YouTube doesn't like the private videos and comments. All right. So everybody's comments are approved so far. So that's good. Hey, Dragonfire. Anyone else I missed? How's it going? Oh, Jason Keith. How's it going? Dennis Dayton. Is that Dennis Dayton? How's it going, Dennis? Finding any good gold up in northern Indiana lately, Dennis? You haven't been pumping out too many videos anymore, Dennis. I might have to start at 6 a.m. Yeah, when I did the review for the Washington Beach mining pay dirt, it took me, I started, a lot of times I'll start my videos either early in the morning or later in the day. And on that one, I had started it later in the day, and I was up till like 4 in the morning panning it so I could have it done on time. So that one was pretty bad. Yeah, I wish I could cheat and use stuff. If I wanted to cheat, it wouldn't have been so bad. I could have just used, you know, my gutter sluice or something. But I pan all pay dirt in all my reviews, so it's fair to anyone that buys the pay dirt, because 90% of people that buy the pay dirt are going to pan it out. So I want my reviews to be similar. Thank you, Brian Stevens. Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. Boatload of videos to edit. Yeah, that's the hard part. Shooting the videos is semi-difficult. It gets to the editing part that just makes them a nightmare. Hey, Robert Lewis. How's it going? Let me post the link again just so I can make sure I'll spam y'all with the link. Make sure you go there and leave a comment. Just one comment. If I find out later you leave more than one comment, you'll be banned for all future videos. So, don't do that. Are you back home yet, Jason Keith? No, I just saw, okay, now I just saw one of your comments. Getting ready to go home. All right. I knew last time I seen you in chat, you had said you were getting ready too. Good luck when you get there, Jason. I know it's gonna one of those things you never like to go back after a storm. So I have no idea, Brian Stevens. I appreciate every penny. I appreciate all y'all just watching my show. So Jonathan Friend, I use old what's it called? Microsoft Movie Maker. It's a really old program. They don't make it anymore. I had purchased it like the year they disbanded, or it used to be free, and I got it the year they got rid of it. And they don't make it anymore, and you can't even download it anymore. I mean, you can find it every once in a while, but usually they put spyware in it, so it's not worth getting. I also have Adobe, but I'm still learning how to use the Adobe. I'm too old for new tricks, so I'll start with Adobe, get frustrated, and then I upload everything into Movie Maker and restart over. So, hey, Carl. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like your little gutter sleuths. They look nice. Bryce. Yeah, I don't worry about fancy stuff on my editing. I just make it as basic as possible. I'm not a huge fan of editing. So, if I start adding all kinds of bells and whistles, that means it's going to take more time and I have to learn more stuff. And I'd rather hang out with my kids or pan some gold or do something than that. So, thank you very much, Brian Stevens. I really appreciate it. I really do. Power director. Yeah, that's my problem. Is I'm old and I still can't program a VCR or anything else. So, my phone is for texting, and that's about it. If I have to download an app or something like that, it drives me crazy. So, I'm not huge onto complicated stuff. I mean, Photoshop, I've been using Photoshop for 20 years, so I'm kind of familiar with it, and it still drives me crazy. But eventually I'll switch over to the Adobe editing software because I own it, so, I paid for it. I might as well eventually start using it. All right. So we're not going to be too long. A couple more minutes. Wait for everyone to get here. And then again, we're going to pan out some of Klesh's Gold Expert Pay Dirt. Guaranteed 0.5 grams of gold. It's supposed to be really tough stuff to go through. I might classify this because I'm feeling the bag and it feels like some bigger material in here. So I'm going to probably classify it plus 20 and minus 20 just because if it's got lots of fine gold in there, those big rocks and larger material, it just makes it a pain. So I'm going to try not to use a magnet. I'm going to try. But, I do want to plan to weigh it up tonight, so I might have to use a magnet at the very end. So the mind stays young and the body goes old. Oh, my mind's going old too. My body and my mind are both old. How much does it weigh? I think it's 8 ounces, 10-ounce bag. It's not too much material. Maybe 12 ounces. It's not too much material. It's less than a pound. It's not a big bag, which is good. I typically like 1 pound and over for regular gold pay dirt, but if it's something where it's all fine gold, you're going to spend so much time panning anyway. It might as well be an 8-ounce bag or less. So, Kyle Kraft, what are you expecting out of that pay dirt? I'm expecting to go cross-eyed and 0.5 grams of gold. Yeah, I don't know. I know he said there were some other things in there. It's kind of weird about this pay dirt. His descriptions were kind of weird. Like, if you got his middle bag, I think the description said that there was all kinds of bonus bags. But for the expert bag, it said you might get a nugget. And it kind of seemed like it was a better deal to buy the medium bag. But I figured this one at least would be fun, challenging thing. So, and see what his idea of challenging is. So, I know he does. I saw one of his videos where he was putting some guitar picks and all the other stuff he got from his metal detecting. So yeah, I saw that. It'll be curious to see what's in there. No, I don't think it's any of that. You can feel the little rocks in here. We'll see. All right, later, Jason Keith. A lot of black sands. I'll be curious. I wanted to open it earlier, but I'll wait to open it. So, Mark Miller. Yeah, my memory's shot all the time. So I have actually a funny story about my memory going. So I just did the review for. See, there's my memory going. Felix Pater. Well, I got that patered in about a month ago. And right when I got it in, I had bought a garbage can to take down here into the studio and some audio equipment like stands and stuff like that. And I threw it all in the garbage can. And then I brought it down here, just threw it on the floor. And I knew the video wasn't going to come out for a month, so I didn't take it out and put it in my gold stash pile, my pater pile. And I started throwing trash in the garbage can. So I guess about 2 weeks ago, I went to go dump the garbage out. And at the last second, I said, well, let me dig through here and make sure I didn't throw anything in there I want to keep. And sure enough, I found the pay dirt. So I almost threw away that $320 worth of pay dirt. Luckily, I didn't, but, you know, I didn't get a great return on it, but at least I got a return. It could have been really bad. I could have been struggling looking for where that pay dirt went, and then a month later remembered I threw it in the garbage. So, Kyle Kraft, that's I know who you're talking about. I'd be worried about buying from them. I would email them first, and if they don't respond to your email, don't buy from them. You know, that pay dirt, I think it took over a month to get in. And the last couple of people I've heard that have purchased it, it's taken close to 2 months to get in. And once it starts getting past 30 days, you start losing your ability to do chargebacks and stuff. So I would be worried about that. You could try out goldnuggetsales.com. They have a 5 gram bag that's guaranteed 100% ROI. You know, I did a review on them too. But I don't know. I wouldn't trust. I don't. You know, I've been planning to buy another one of those 10 gram little treasure box ones just to see how they're doing. But it's a lot of money and they take so long to ship. It's really hard. A silver wheat penny. Oh, that's awesome. Brian Stevens. It's just, well, I probably wouldn't use a magnet except for the fact that I weigh it up and I give it away. I'm trying to weigh it up tonight, so if it's got a whole bunch of black sands, it kind of negates the weighing it up part. So, yeah, Klesh does have bonus bags. I just wasn't. It was just kind of confusing. So, but it's all right. I'm not worried about the bonus bag because hopefully it's got a bonus bag. Maybe that's what I'm feeling in there is one of those nuggets, and you know, someone wins that too. Hey Conan, how's it going? Yeah, it was over a month. They're really slow on shipping because they ship it from like Honduras or somewhere. It's, you know, and then they ship it to Florida. Then they ship it to you. So it's the treasure box is cool. That treasure box was really cool. So I plan on it. Maybe in a couple of months, in the next 2 or 3 months, I'll try to get another one from Dorado and see how it goes. Well, on his description, this is for Bryce. On his description for the expert bag, it says you might occasionally find a nugget, which would be what I would consider the bonus. And in his intermediate bag, he says that they have bonus bags. But like I said, it's guaranteed 0.5. That's what I bought it for, was just to pan out. Hey, Gunner, how's it going? Well, you live really far, so that's why it takes so long to mail you stuff. Montana Treasure Hunters, how's it going? All right. So let me post one last time, and then we're going to start panning. Because I want to get into this. I want to see what this stuff looks like, screen it out, all that wonderful stuff. So make sure you leave a comment, only one comment. And once I pull your name, you have till the end of the show to post in the live chat that you are here. And then you win your whatever gold I find. If you don't, then it's forfeited. Simple. And as always, YouTube or any of its affiliates have nothing to do with this. This is 100% solely on me. So, all right. All comments are approved. All right. All right, let's start shrinking my mug down. Gunner L. Yeah, customs is horrible. I had ordered something from India, and it's been forever in customs. I mean, it's been in customs for like 2 months now. It's just ridiculous. I told him you might as well just keep it. Let somebody have it. Thank you very much, Guido. Guido, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. No, I appreciate it, Guido. Thank you very much. All right, so let's shrink my mug down so we can... What are we going to do? Yeah, okay. We're going to go pan. Got my pan already. Got some dirty water, so I'll move some microphones and we're going to start panning. I got to put some gloves on and stuff, so y'all can give me 1 second. I got to put my chat box up. Hey, Addison, how you doing? There you go, Philip Smith. How's that? Does Addison like gold panning? Or does she just like people calling her name out? All right, we're going to open this up. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Told y'all it's some bigger material. So yeah, it's a couple too much big stuff. Definitely gonna screen this down. I'll just be here all day. I'll still pan out all the bigger stuff just in case there's a nugget in here. I didn't get a pick, even though I do have one of his picks somewhere. Hey, 3 Nuggeteers, how's it going? Jam and Jeff, everyone say hello to Addison. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pan this down, screen this down really quick. Under 20 and over 20. I have to say, there's a lot more material in the plus 20 than I thought there would be. So that's all the plus 20. And this is all the minus 20. So be curious. Yeah, I still have dirt in my catch pan. It was from something I panned earlier. But it's got no gold in it, so I know I'm just making things more difficult for me because when I repan this all out later. But that's okay. I probably won't pan this out a second time. I'll probably run it through my sluice just to be lazy. Let's see if I missed anything. It's got some organics in it. We all know how much I love organics. But at least it's not wet. 3 Nuggeteers. Talking about you. Well, if you just want one of his picks, you can go on one of his, I mean, he still does his live streams for the $50 hunting, the silver dollars. And I think once you pay $5 for one roll, you automatically get a pick if you don't find any in the roll. That's how I got mine. I bought a couple rolls on his silver hunt. Hey JP, how's it going? How's the beard going? I'd rather win the Dominican Dream. I've already panned out Clash Pay Dirt, so something new, that's all. No more wet dirt. Even though I'll complain about the wet dirt, I don't really take points away from it. So it's the same as organics. I complain about them, but mostly just so if people are watching the review, they know what they'll get. But I don't really deduct points from it. Well, oh, what's some gold in here? Surprise, surprise. 2 little pieces in there. So I didn't expect that. Some eBay nuggets. Here, we'll put these. I don't like wet pay dirt, even if I don't have to classify it. I like it to be dry. That's just preference. Like I said, I don't take points away from it. But then I dry it up because you'd be surprised how much it'll weigh different. All right, let me take these 2 little eBay nuggets out of here. Then we're going to get to the fine stuff. All right. I don't think I'll use this pan. I think I'll just use my blue pan for the fine stuff. You appreciate my honesty. Well, you might not. You haven't seen the review yet. You might be one of those people that stops talking to me after the review. Your review will be up Monday. So, actually, was panning some of your pay dirt. That's what's down here. Is some of your pay dirt. This was a different bag though. I got a couple bags in of your pay dirt, and I did one just for fun. Yeah, I bake it. That's what I do. I cook it. So I cook my pay dirt if it's wet. So, well, so far all we got was those 2 little pickers, and we're guaranteed 1/2 gram. So that means pretty much all the gold's in here. Yeah, good luck with that raffle you got going on, Mad Hatter. I tried to buy the gold from him. He wouldn't sell it to me. So hopefully he gets enough money. We'll just add some jet dry just in case. Hey EVG, how's it going? Yeah, I have a whole bucket of fines out in my backyard that I'd planned to run through my sluice, but then it filled with water, and I kind of left it out there because I didn't feel like dumping the water out and drying it out. So eventually, I mean, I have my studio more or less set up. It's like 80%. Then after that, I'll work on my sluice room and my gold cube room. Yeah. As long as there's no mercury in the pay dirt, just make sure you cook it at a low temp. Usually I just throw it in the backyard if I know it's going to be hot for a couple of days. It's throw it in a sheet pan. But usually the problem is a lot of times I'll go do a review. I'll be way behind for the week. So I won't have time to just let it sit out and dry. So I didn't check this for how much of this was magnetic. Let me do that real quick. What we have left here. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, there's a ton of magnetics in here. Mix them all back in there so it's more fun. I was just thinking about that I didn't test it. Stu Deasy, no worries, no worries. Yeah, YouTube's crazy. If you don't watch someone's video every week or something, they'll just purge. They're crazy like that, but no worries, no worries. Seeing some gold. It's going on the wrong side of the pan I want it to, but it's all right. It's not looking super fine. And I don't mean that in like the disco era. Because you can never tell when someone says pay dirt's going to be really hard and it's got fine gold. You don't know if it's going to be minus 40, minus 50, or like Washington Beach where it's minus 500, which is just, you can't even see it. So right now I'm just wearing my regular glasses. When I get down to the nitty gritty, I might have to switch out my glasses, maybe. We'll see. And it was funny, I had someone in the comments on one of my other videos, and they asked me why I always dump the magnetics back into the pay dirt after I pull it out. And I told them, because that's the fun part. The only problem is when you do that, a lot of times the magnetics want to stick and clump together, and then it becomes a pain in the butt. So y'all can see some of the gold. A nice little bit of gold in there. Make sure I don't spaz out and mess up all my handiwork. There we go. Get all the gold in one little spot. Well, I use 6 times glasses when I'm panning sometimes. Yeah, you have to worry about that. I got 3 stray cats that live in my neighborhood, so maybe I'll have to think about that. LX, thank you very much. And if I miss anybody in chat, I'm sorry. I'm kind of... Usually when I'm panning, I can pay attention to chat a little bit, but I don't want to miss this gold, so... Here, we're going to do the power, where I'm just going to work it all down, and then we're going to add some more. So let me get rid of this stuff. Then we'll get some more, get rid of all the bigger stuff. It's probably too much, but oh well. What you going to do? Yeah, I like when you can see the gold. That's always my favorite part, is when you first start seeing it start peeking out and you're trying to get it to sink back down. At least this stuff isn't clouding up the water. I will say that. That's always one of the hardest things if you're doing fine gold. If you can't see your water, it makes it a lot more difficult. Now this stuff's pretty clean, except for the little bit of organics in the plus 20. I probably could have did this plus 40 minus 40. It doesn't look like there's really any gold over the 40. Yeah, I know you told me EVG, but that's okay. I'm not doing it on a live show. I might have to quit the live show if it was super muddy. Or just swap it out with somebody else's pay dirt at the last second. I'm going to try and go through your stuff, EVG, next week during the week. Take a day just for myself, just to enjoy some pay dirt. Can you put the gold back into the pay dirt for the winter? If they were asking and they were really nice, I would think about it. Probably this one I couldn't because there's somebody else's pay dirt underneath this pay dirt in the catch pan. Because I was playing around with some pay dirt earlier and I didn't feel like cleaning out my water. But yeah, I would probably do it. It would just depend on the bag. I mean, if I did like a 3-pound bag, then it would probably be no. But something like this, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it back into the original bag, though. It'd probably just be in a Ziploc bag. Am I going to keep garnets? It depends. My son likes garnets, but my son has a very specific size criteria for the stuff he keeps now. Because he's got 3 cases of minerals and gems, and he doesn't want more cases, so he's swapping out smaller stuff for bigger stuff now. Kind of like what I would like to do with gold, where you just get rid of all the small stuff and just keep only the big stuff. No. The magnetics are definitely sticking together a little bit, but not too bad. Well, we'll see what I get, EVG. I'll probably keep it all. I'm definitely going to keep the gold, that's for sure. I'll have to look for that video of 3 Nuggeteers. Stuff is definitely taking a little bit of time. Just quick, see the gold. See the gold. So a lot of that looks like I mean, there's some smaller stuff in there. I mean, you got some minus 50. That's about it. But most of that's probably right around 30 mesh. KC syringe, no opal. You would have known the opal. The opal was outside of the package because I just put them in 2 random packages, sealed them up, then slapped labels. Because you have to protect the opal. It has to be inside of like a case or something. Because opals are really fragile. Until they're fully dried out. Which can take years. I think one of the people's already said they found the opal. I don't know who found the other one. They might have said it and I'm old and forgot. Yeah. Well, no, he does say it's exact. He adds exactly 0.50, but he said it could have natural gold too. So if you find over 0.5, then it's natural gold. But that's why I said his descriptions are a little bit confusing with the bonus bags and things like that. And I thought that was weird that he said for calibration putting exactly 0.5, but then it could have natural gold. If it's got natural gold and you get 0.501 and you calibrate your stuff with it, then you're be wrong. It's a little harder to pan live than when I because normally I would have this like right in front of my face, but you don't want to be looking at my nose and the pan at the same time. No. All right, I think I'm gonna dump this, put the rest of the stuff in here. And start panning some more. There we go. No, backyard, the opal isn't in the bag. Because I kind of made the bags before I knew about the opals, so. And then I found out about the opals. I didn't want to cut open 2 bags and put them in, so I just put them in the packaging and then closed the packaging and just randomly slapped labels on them. Okay, EVG. Well, I'll probably just still pan it out like normal. Because it's about the fun. It's somewhere new. It's kind of like when I get pay dirt from other countries. I know the ROI is going to be really horrible with the $20 and $25 shipping, but it's still just fun. I probably won't do a video on the no guarantee bag just because, I don't know. I might throw it in at the end or something. Alex, you didn't get the... I don't remember who... I know someone said they got one of the opals, but I don't remember who it was. If Jackie Scott's still here, he can... As soon as I work this pan down a little bit, I'm going to post the link in the video again. So y'all can leave comments in case anyone new here. Yeah, let me post a link. All right. But even though you didn't get the opal too, it was still good pay dirt. What was it? Guaranteed 79% ROI. And it was probably over that in most of the bags. Maybe not a ton over, but hard to get 80% ROIs in pay dirt nowadays. Oh, look at that. Yeah, good luck to everyone that enters tonight. Again, YouTube is not a sponsor of this or any of its affiliates. Uh-oh. Popo around. And you have to post a comment before the end of the show if I pick your name. After I pick your name. So. Now, this is taking a little bit of time. I should have done this show earlier. I should have started this show earlier. Do you ever use a sniffer bottle to catch my gold? I don't use sniffer bottles. I don't like them. I hate sniffer bottles. Those things drive me crazy. Seems like you can never get the gold out of them right. And so I use pipettes. And yeah, usually I do. Once I'll knock a ton of the dirt out, use a sniffer, and then do it. But I haven't got to that part yet. In a little bit. Once we mix it all together. But yes, I do. It's all about getting rid of as much stuff as you can. So it's got some nice gold in it. None of that looks super fine. I think that really only the problem with this is just it's so heavy in magnetics. I don't think this would be too difficult to pan. If you used a magnet, I think it would be really quick. Yeah, I'll post. If you scroll up, who's that? Aaron, you have to scroll up, and I made a post with a link. So you have to scroll up through chat. Look for one of my posts. I just did it a minute ago, so. Wet Q-tips. I just like the pipettes, so. Well, usually I use tweezers and pipettes. Anything minus 20, I'll use pipette for. Anything bigger, I just pick it out with tweezers usually, unless it's a ton of it. But not too many bags lately have a ton of gold in them, so. Yeah. I was looking through some of my old reviews when I was doing the Felix Pater. Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny that how much gold is now. You know, I forgot when I was doing reviews when it was 38 bucks. It's almost double that now. There we go. This is all the material now, all the gold, except for those two little bitty pieces. Once I work this down a little bit, I'll post the link to the comment again in a second. At least it's not floating. Yeah, Jonathan Friend. Yeah, I really should have started this at 6:30. I might have to take a break and text my kids and tell them I'll be late. This rate. But we're getting it done. Yeah. Trying to make sure I don't lose the gold, so it's a lot easier to repan this out later, since I was being lazy and left other patered in my catch pan. So yeah, sadly most patered is in the US. Which is really weird considering where all the gold comes from. You know, Alaska and Canada have more gold. I mean, I know Alaska's US, but it's closer to Canada than me. There, I'm gonna post chat. There you go. Posted a comment for anyone who's yeah, Germany's got some good gold in the Rhine. It's really, really fine. That's more tough stuff to go through. That's awesome. That's where I've always wanted to go, is Nome. Well, the problem is most of the really good pay dirt sellers are also miners because they get the gold cheaper. So it's hard. I've seen a couple companies, you know, I've had twice since I've been doing reviews, had companies in Canada email me and ask me all kinds of questions about selling pay dirt. You know, they were thinking about selling pay dirt and they wanted to know the ins and outs about the business. And I would tell them all the stuff. And they always decided it's just not worth it. You know, if you've got a good mine that's making good money, you don't need the hassle of the pay dirt business too. Yeah, Prospector's pay dirt, that's Moynihan. His pay dirt's okay. It's just he's one of the ones that there's a lot of sellers that get hooked on this thing with the bonus bags where, you know, 9 bags will have 1/10 of a gram and then that 10th bag will have 2 grams. And I'm just not a fan of those because that just means 9 people leave unhappy and 1 person ends up really happy. And then that 10th person isn't going to buy more pay dirt because they know they just won the bonus bag. So why buy more pay dirt if you just won the bonus bag? Yeah, Washington Beach is much worse than this. This is just a pain just because of the magnetics. I guarantee you if I put a magnet on here right now, it'd be pretty much all gold left. So. And gold doesn't look, I mean, there is some fine gold in here. There is, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know, hold on. I gotta get my camera up. I mean, there is some fine gold. All that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it with my camera. And there's some fine gold in here. But there's also some bigger gold, so. I mean, if you want Alaskan Nugget 907, I did a review on them. He's got some really tough stuff. But the good thing, like, you know, the difference is with Washington Beach mining, there's not very much gold in there. You know, I think their bags generally have like, what was it, like 1/4 gram or 0.3 grams or something like that. There's not a lot. But with like Alaskan Nugget 907, his pay dirt's just as hard, but his bags usually have like 3 grams. So it's a lot easier when you have a ton of gold to get it all to get together and make nice and be friends. All right. And everyone that's guessing how much I'm away, I'm thinking it's going to be under 0.5. I'm assuming I'm going to miss something. Reg Lab. If you go to any tourist place that's in the woods or the forest or cave mining, they always sell you that gem pay dirt. That's the biggest ripoffs. You know, those $30 bags of gem pay dirt that have 5 or 6 gems in them. Get up there. Let's see if we can get all the gold in one little pile. All right. Oh no, don't start floating on me now. Do. There we go. So this show is a lot more panning than usual, so y'all should be happy. Not as much as the ugly mug, and just the ugly blue pan. Let the floaters go. Usually I don't fuss too much, especially when I'm doing the live shows. I don't mind if I miss a little bit of gold because I go back and get it. But just because I was being lazy and left other dirt in here, I'm trying to be extra careful. Even though the pay dirt I went through, I know didn't have anything left. The pan's not ugly one, it has gold in it. There you go. Getting a little smile. Hey, HD Shovelhead finally showed up. Hey, Bob Fitch. And I need to get a new blue pan. This one's got, I did something to it. Put 2 big chunks missing out of it. It's been driving me crazy. I knew you were going to come down. I'm going to have to dig out one of my other blue pans. Throw this one away. Get up there. Stop. Everything's doing all right with y'all, HD? You and Judy? And again, if I miss anybody in chat or miss saying anything, it's just because I'm working this expert material from Clash. So I'm gonna give it about 10 more minutes, and if I can't finish it up, then I might have to use a magnet. Get that little bit of stuff. But it's looking good. Nice little smile going. Just has something. It's a nice little gold smile with something in its teeth, you know. That's not what I wanted. Gold doesn't always do what you want it to. There you go. Trying to get rid of these big pieces of magnetite. That's the problem when you don't screen down all the way. You start getting these bigger little pieces that want to mess everything up. Come on, there, get out the way. I need to remember to use this side of the pan. Thank you, Dan Riley. Thank you very much. They're not 20 bucks though. I appreciate that so much. Luckily, these pans only cost like $5, so I owe you 15. I have to buy 4 of them. Thank you very much. EVG. Yeah, gold never does what you want it to. Gold does not like being found. Gold is one of the best players of hide and go seek. Using too much water. Yep. Hey Gunner, how you doing? The man with the Rheingold. See, this one little twig is driving me crazy. Sasquatch is the #1 at hiding. That might be it. Yeah, maybe get rid of that a little bit. Where's my other pan? Get rid of some of this bigger gold. Get rid of some of this bigger gold. Talking with a pipette in my mouth. There we go. All right. It's guaranteed a half a gram. I will say Klesh did know this was for me, and he didn't give me a bonus bag. I didn't get a nugget. I didn't get a guitar pick, anything. Kind of disappointed. And I'm just joshing. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding about him knowing it was for me. I did just buy it in my name because I knew it was just going to be for a live show. But... I know I don't have it here, but I have a super pipette I use when I'm panning usually, but it's boxed up somewhere in the other room. I need to pull it out and shoot a video about it. Still all this big chunky gold. So if I'd have screened this minus 40, plus 40, this stuff wouldn't have been too hard to do, really. I'll be curious. I might, before I mail this out to whoever wins it, I might weigh it up minus 40 and then plus 40, just to see how much of this stuff was under 40. Because that's the only real problem panning gold is when it's minus 40. I mean, there is some good minus 40 in here. Just don't know how much by weight. Oh, there you go. I need to get like a little drip system that just drops one drop in every few minutes. Almost there, almost there. So. I think I might run a magnet over it. Oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this stuff out. Yeah, it looks like it's playing nice now. Without so much of that bigger gold in there, makes it a lot easier to pan. There we go. Didn't even have to cheat with the magnet or anything. There we go, ta-da. But I still have the other gold. Hold on. And it's got some, it has some. Almost done, almost done. I will have this gold looking so pretty in the end. Hey, CJ. Thank you very much, CJ. Thank you very much. Zen panning. I love panning. It's funny, like, I like panning, but during reviews, sometimes it's not as much fun when I'm doing a review if the pay dirt's not good. And a lot of times I can tell, you know, if I get one of those ones for like, you know, Yukon pay dirt, that company, and I know it's going to be bad and I got to do the review anyway, those just to me are aggravating panning. But, you know, like, this is fun. If I didn't have a camera, it'd make it much easier because the camera's right next to my head. The front video. So y'all can see my ugly mug video camera is right next to my head, so I keep almost bumping it. All right, I think this is it. And then we're gonna run a magnet over just in case. What? I haven't. The pick I got from him is probably 2 years old. So there we go. That's the magnetics that were left. I don't know if my... There you go. Painted it all out except for that, so I had to cheat a little bit. Not too bad. There. There you go. I'll scoop this up, then we're going to dry it up and then weigh it up in a little bit. So let me get something. So I have the 2 nuggets in here. They're in there somewhere. They're hiding. Those 2 eBay nuggets are in there. And then we're gonna weigh this up. Where is my pipette? There. Oh. All right. Just one last little piece. So there we go. Empty pan. Let me get some of the water out of here. I'm going to dry it up. So I can't see chat for a minute, so don't ask me any questions for a minute, please and thank you. So we're going to start taking bets on how much gold is in here. I'm thinking 0.48. I'm sure I missed something. All right. Now we're going to cook this up and then weigh it up. Y'all hear that? There we go. See? Have some fun. Oh, there's enough fuel in here. I haven't fueled it in a while. There we go. There we go. Let's cool it off. All right. We'll put this aside. We're going to let it cool off. And then we're going to weigh it up in a little bit. No one won yet. Robert Lewis. .63. Y'all are so all over the place. And 0.5 is what he puts in the bag, so I don't think it'll be over 0.5. It's just if I found anything. All right. No more water for y'all. Get the scale ready. I gotta dry it a little bit more. All right, there we go. So it'll be interesting. Just give me a minute to let it cool off since I didn't dry it thoroughly. 0.4678. Do it 1 week. Whoever guesses the right weight takes it home. Yeah, I don't like doing those so much, the guessing game ones, just because then you start getting people who'll say they guessed, but their internet is slower, or depending, you know, if this was on Twitch or something where live stream is instantaneous, I would say yes, maybe. But when it comes to this, it's on this 30-second delay, depending on where you're at, and it could be anywhere from 15 seconds up to 2 minutes. So some people get cheated because they might have the same guess, but it took them 2 minutes to hear me ask that. So, yeah, let me post that for you. While we're waiting for this to cool off, I'll post the link. So there you go. There's the link. Let me make sure everyone's comments are being approved. So there y'all go. All right, let me see if this is, yeah, it looks cool enough. Hey, Richard Davis. Thank you very much. You don't have to, you're not penalized for showing up late. There's no penalty. All right, I think that's all of it. This stuff is wanting to stick. I don't think I dried it out enough, some of these little pieces on there. But there you go. Let me turn on the scale. See what we got. So there we go. And there we go. Let's see how close I got. Make sure y'all can still see. I'm gonna need my little brush. So there you go. 0.505. And there's still a little bit of black specks in there, so I'm guessing it's 0.5 on the dot. I just was a little bit too lazy and left a little bit of... Usually what'll happen is when I get to that point here, I'm gonna make y'all look at my ugly mug. We're gonna leave that up there. So give me 1 second. But usually when I get to about this point, what I'll do is put it in some creased paper, and the black sands will, the last little bit will want to stick to the paper. So here, y'all gonna have to look at my ugly mug now. And then we're gonna do a giveaway in a few minutes. Spent most of the night panning, so not much chit chat. So here, I'm going to reverse them and put the other one. There you go. 0.5. The scale will shut off eventually. Let me take off these gloves. But I hope everyone enjoyed that. That was fun. It was more difficult than it probably should have been, just because I couldn't put the pan as close to my peepers as possible. So... Trudy Taylor, you guessed it twice. Yeah, well, we don't guess by weight, so it's good that y'all guessed it, because that means you're spot on. You figured I was going to get it. I should scroll through this later and see who said really low numbers and doubted my skill of panning. I mean, I said 0.485, I think. That's what I said, so I was figuring I missed a couple little pieces, but... And who do I have to thank? Stephen LeBlanc. Thank you very much, Stephen LeBlanc. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like Clash. Shane's a really great guy. I like Shane. It's one of the reasons why I didn't want to review this again. I know he was just doing this to support his channel some, and I'm having a hard time doing reviews for people that are trying to support their channel. You know, I don't want to give somebody a bad review for something, but so I figured I would do it for one of his live shows. I've reviewed his pay dirt before. He tells you you're going to get a 50% ROI, so, you know. It's 0.50. I guarantee you that other little bit that's in there is just from the little bit of black sands left. Oh, that's good, Richard Davis. I'm glad you like it. So, where would that pay dirt fall on your difficulty scale? If you were a novice, it'd be hard, and if you're like intermediate, it'd probably be hard. But if you're an advanced panner, I would say that was like medium. You know, it's probably medium. It's not really hard stuff. I mean, if you use a magnet, it wouldn't be that hard at all. I mean, it's just so much of it's magnetite. The black sands, there wasn't very much black sands that weren't magnetite, so you could use a magnet and get rid of, 80% of it. But I have to pay for my towing gloves and gas. But it wasn't too bad. There's a lot of you just never know what somebody's bag are going to be expert level. There was a lot plus material in there that I didn't think needed to be in there. You know, if it would have all been that same size material, all the -20, it would have been a lot more difficult. But like I said, maybe tomorrow or something, I'll take this and run it through my classifiers to see how much of this was -40, because I'm just curious. But here, let me go. Make sure everyone's comments are getting approved. And we're going to do the giveaway. So let me post the link one more time, because y'all got about 5 minutes. This is getting close to 9 o'clock. That's my kid time, so. But it was fun. I mean, that was, you know, it was fun pay dirt. It's definitely expert pay dirt. I mean, you have to know what you're doing to pan that out. Guido's, yeah, you have 2 minutes to make a drink. We're going to do it 8:40. So you got 4 minutes. And plus, there's 30-second delay. So, you know, you've got the 2 minutes. What was the cost in that bag? I think the bag was $50 plus shipping. I think that's what it was. Here, I'll go look it up really quick. I know I have a bookmark, so. I keep telling myself I need to make notes on the stuff I'm doing for these live shows. So when people ask me questions about the pay dirt, I'll know, but I never do it. Yeah, it was $50. So it's a little bit over. I mean, I think it's about a 60% ROI, somewhere around there. So, but it's definitely expert pay dirt. I mean, you have to know what you're doing to get all that. There is some really fine gold in here, so it's definitely not the hardest pay dirt I've ever gone through. That still is Alaska Nugget 907 in Washington Beach Mining. Well, I just looked on his website. Expert is still $50 plus shipping. I'm add a bag to the cart now. And I mean, he had a discount code for a while for just the expert bag, which is why I bought this one, because it had it's $50. Let's see what checkout. Let's see what. And shipping's $10. That's a little high, $10 for shipping. Man, that's some expensive sales tax. But yeah, $60 was shipping, so it's right around a 50% ROI, I guess, 55. We just ordered screens, so we start doing better on screening our stuff. Actually, I thought, 3 Nuggeteers, I thought your pay dirt I just did yesterday. I did your bag, and the classifications were really spot on. They were all the same, so I mean, they were really good. I didn't have any issues with the classification, so I don't know why he's charging $10 shipping. Plus, I mean, he's charging the sales tax too, so you're paying $3.50 in sales tax and $10 shipping. I mean, I guess it's shipping and handling some people, but I think I don't remember how he shipped it to me though. If it went priority mail, you're looking at $8, so it's not that much. He's charging more, but yeah, I know some states have high sales tax, so. All right, but you know, like I said, these are bags of pay dirt that they do to support their channel, and you know, you wish it'd be better ROIs, but it's not bad. You know, I think, you know, if, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. It'd be nice if he gave like discount codes, you know, more often to like subscribers or something. But I guess anyone that watches his channel is gonna be, you know. Jason G. Yeah, eBay seller, Amaze 6, but didn't you get some of his that wasn't as good anymore? So I don't like to promote people that, you know, last couple of people I've heard that bought some Amaze 6 weren't too happy with it. So, you know, even though Washington State Beach Mining doesn't have very good ROI or not too, but it was some pretty tough stuff. But the May 6, I didn't really pan out. When I did those were the one time I think I did the gold cube for a review. That's awesome, Richard Davis. Yeah, send me some stickers. I like stickers. I got a box with stickers somewhere. I was thinking about changing out. I had this banner made for me for this room, and it's a little wonky. So I need to get a new banner made. I was thinking about getting a smaller one so I could put some stickers up and stuff. I don't know. I'm always kind of worried about putting stickers up on my channel just because if someone goes bad, you know, you never know, you know, if some pay dirt seller starts just stealing everyone's money, and I'll have a sticker of all my old videos of them up. So what's your worst Roy ever? 0. I've gotten some 0% bags. So not too many 0% bags, but I've had a couple. I've had a couple 10, 15%, 7%. So I get them full gamut. I've had all the way from 0 up to, I think my highest is 125% or 121. I think 121% is the highest I've ever gotten. I'm shooting for 200%. That's my goal, is one day to find a bag where I get 200% ROI from. But then I won't shoot a review. I'll just buy up all their stock and put them out of business. So 13%. Ugh. All right, so let me go check everyone's comments. Everyone's had time to put new comments in. All right, everyone's comments are in. And let me make sure the screen is up. And we're going to pull a name to see who gets that 0.505 grams of gold. I might pull out the last of black sand, so you won't, you'll get a half a gram. I mean, I'll send you that, but you'll get a half a gram. So, all right, let me get rid of this. And then I'm going to shrink down my mug again. Yeah, I mean, Gunner L, I could take the stick. Well, I can't take the sticker off now. What I'm talking about is an old video. So if I shot a video today, and let's say I put up, you know, I don't know, Bob's Big Pay Dirt, and I put a sticker up them saying that they're a good seller, you know, it's kind of me promoting them if I put their sticker up here. And it doesn't even have to be a pay dirt seller. It could be another channel. They have a lot of channel that run a lot of giveaways and a lot of Razzies and things like that. So if I put their sticker up here today, and then tomorrow they rip everyone off, anyone that looks at this video is going to think I'm promoting them. I know it's a little convoluted, but I know stuff like that has happened before, and you know, I don't complain about anyone promoting themselves in the chat, so you know, I don't know about all the stickers. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll make a wall of it and then flash it or something, or put it in some of the videos or something. I don't know. All right, so we're going to pick a winner. Let me shrink down my mug. We're going to see who wins this gold. What are we doing? Yeah. So there we go. All right, let's see who's going to get this. Now you have until the end of chat, which is about 10 minutes. So you'll have about 10 minutes to say you're here in live chat to win this. Otherwise, you forfeit it. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. Anything goes. Don't include replies. Drum roll. Good luck, everybody. Reg Lab. There you go. Best of luck, everyone. So Reg Lab, there you go. Congratulations. Now again, you can only win once a month, I think we started. We'll have to figure out, but you didn't win last time, so Reg Lab, are you here? Shipping's going to kill me, Reg. You know that. The shipping's going to kill me. I know Reg is here, so. No, I saw him. I don't know, Reg Lab. I don't really see that. I don't see it. Are you here or not? I guess I'm going to have to put that gold in my pocket. All right, Reg Lab. You won this. It's awesome. Now, just as punishment, you have to look at my ugly mug more. That's awesome. Thank you for playing. Thank you, everyone, for watching the show. Wherewell. All right, Wherewell. But there you go. I'll send that out to you. I have your info already, Reg Lab, so you don't have to do anything. I'll email you. Just pick KGB. It's here and watching. All right, Carl. Yeah, I know. I'm dying for a cigarette. Been down in here since 6 o'clock. 3 hours. Oh, my God. That was fun. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sherwood. I enjoy doing these live shows. I really do. One dislike again? It was probably Reg Lab to put the dislike in there. We all know he did it. And now he's feeling bad because he won. All right. All right. Next week, I am doing... So Monday, I have a review of 3 Nuggeteers. And if it gets here in time, I will be panning out some 3 Nuggeteers pay dirt next week. So, for the live show. But it's a custom bag I had made for me for the show. So, but we'll discuss that, the reason for that in the next live show. But I'm going to try to have a video up this weekend with the kids. If not, it'll be next weekend. I've got them shooting a video. But Monday, I'll have a review up of 3 Nuggeteers. So make sure you check that out. And then next Thursday, we're going to be panning out some 3 Nuggeteers. So... I always get one thumb down. I don't worry about the likes or the dislikes, really. So, doesn't bug me too much. I never look. I can tell you, I never look on my channel statistics about the likes and dislikes. All I look at is the only statistics I look at is just the very beginning, just to see how I can improve my thumbnails, to see what people are catching their eye and making them watch the video. And I watch the length, how long people watch my videos. So, because my videos used to be about 30 minutes and people were watching like 12 minutes. So I've cut my videos down to about 15 minutes and people are still watching about 12 minutes. So, means most people are watching the vast majority of my video. So that's the only statistic I worry about. You don't want to do a 30-minute video and your average view time be 1 minute, because that's no good. So, but I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm kind of weak and dizzy from all that panning and straining of the eyes. I need to go sit down, smoke a cigarette before I call my kids. So, but I really enjoyed that. So that was some good pay dirt. I really like that. So I enjoyed that. So everyone, make sure you check out Shane's channel. If you've never seen Clash Guitar's channel, make sure you go check out his channel and his pay dirt. That was definitely some expert pay dirt. One of these days, I'll have to get one of his other bags to do for a live show, too. So one day when the pay dirt I'm reviewing isn't very good, we'll throw in some Clash pay dirt. So thanks, Josh. Thanks, everybody. So... yeah, tips are definitely appreciated. I appreciate them very much. I thank everyone. I appreciate everyone just spending their time to watch and put up with me for 2 hours almost today. So I appreciate all of y'all. And hopefully I'll see y'all Monday for my next review. And next Thursday I will see y'all for my next live show. So I'm going to go grab something to eat real quick, call my kids, and thanks everyone for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, because I need more subscribers. I want to hit 10K. So, and then I won't ever ask again once I hit 10K. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot.